Yes, ladies and gentlemen, dominating display versus Sevilla. They absolutely had no chance from the beginning to the end. Our wingers, Gabriel Martinelli and Bukayo Saka, absolutely stole the show. And Leandro Trossard played up top for Eddie Nketiah and the injured Gabriel Jesus, and he had a really good game. The midfield today, Jorginho did his job, held it down in the midfield. Once again, Kai Havertz was underwhelming, to say the least. And of course, Declan Rice doing what Declan Rice does, just putting out 10 out of 10 performances on a daily. And of course, William Saliba absolutely bossed that defensive performance in the first half. I don't think we gave Sevilla a sniff on goal for majority of the game. We just destroyed them. And to people who said Arsenal were not going to top this group, we're so close. Pretty much the group is pretty much almost done and dusted at this moment in time, ladies and gentlemen. We are gonna top this group versus Sevilla. There's no question about it. And let's get straight into it. Hope everyone's doing well. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that game. Let me know what you guys thought about that game, because it was a very interesting game, and we got to talk about it. It was great to see a dominating display from the likes of Bukayo Saka, the star boy Bukayo Saka, doing what Bukayo Saka does, ladies and gentlemen. A goal and an assist in the game. Man of the match performance for me. One of the best players on the pitch on the day. And you know what? We got to give him a shout out, because people have been saying he was on poor form recently. Guess what he does? Takes the game by the scruff of the neck and wins it for us, and buries the team with the second goal, with the cool, calm, collective slide past the defender to just get it into the other corner. That's what he wants to do. That's what he does. That's what Bukayo Saka does. Big up Wolves FC. Big up Never a Foul. Show some love, people. Make sure you do hit that like button. Let's get this video past at least 100 likes. That would be amazing. And also, let's get straight into it. Ladies and gentlemen. Martinelli was on fire. Yes, we have to talk about Martinelli, and we have to talk about all these guys. But first, where do we begin? Let's go back to the beginning, because there was a lot to talk about. I'm gonna just start from the beginning during the game, because I felt like the game started like this. The game was physical. They were literally just trying to break us down. And I think Bukayo Saka, he had a great game, but referees need to protect Bukayo Saka. This is becoming an issue, ladies and gentlemen. They were taking him out continuously throughout the game, and they were just trying to hurt him. They weren't even trying to foul him. They weren't even trying to take him down. They were literally trying to hurt him. They were trying to get him out of the game. The way that some of these fouls were going down, I was surprised that Bukayo Saka didn't come off injured earlier, because they were just going at Bukayo Saka for 90 minutes. That's what it was. They were literally just going at him for 90 minutes. And I think that's one of the first things I want to touch on. But let's get into this. You guys want to laugh at Manchester United. How on earth are Manchester United out of the Champions League? They laughed at Liverpool fans, so now they're the ones that are getting laughed at. It's actually hilarious. The performance was great, but we need to score more for the momentum in our attack. That is true. But the thing is, we seen Mikel Arteta change it up today. He changed it up with the lineup that he went with. He had Trossard, Saka, and Martinelli up there, and the attack did produce today. They did do a decent job. If you can see here, we were the much more threatening team. We had much more chances. I don't think Sevilla even had a sniff. I don't know what that was. That was like a pop shot near the end of the game, pointless shot. How it was even on target, who knows? But yeah, the change in the lineup was great. But today, Tomiyasu did not have one of his best games. Tomiyasu has been spotless for the last couple of games. Today was not his best day. Kai Havertz is another guy we're going to talk about in a second. But let's continue. There's a lot of things to get into today. Is Saka injured? We're going to have to look into Saka's injury, because I don't think Saka's injury is that. I don't think it's that bad. I don't think it's a situation where it's something that is season ending or he's going to miss much time. I think it was more just a knock, and he's probably just left the game for precautionary reasons, and he's going to be okay for the next game on the weekend versus Burnley. I don't think Bukayo Saka is injured for any extended period of time. If I'm not mistaken, I'm just looking if there's any news on Bukayo Saka right now. 1 second. Doesn't seem to be any news on Bukayo Saka at this moment in time. But one thing they have said is no English player is involved in more goals in the Champions League this season than Bukayo Saka. Bukayo Saka has been ripping it in the Champions League, absolutely killing it. And today, Leandro Trossard. We got to talk about Leandro Trossard for a second, because I felt like Leandro Trossard did a good job filling in in that striker role. I think he did an amazing job coming in, filling in that striker role. He was filling in for Eddie Nketiah and Gabriel Jesus, and he did okay. So okay, so yeah, he came in. He came in for Eddie Nketiah, and I just feel like he was doing a good job linking up the play. He was doing a good job being in the right areas at the right time, finding himself, making those runs. He was just making the right plays, and I just feel like if Eddie Nketiah was in this game, would we have seen the same offensive performances in the space from Bukayo Saka and Martinelli? Just thinking. Defo injured. You know what? I'm gonna have to look into this. Because Bukayo Saka injury. Is there any update? Bukayo Saka headed off injured. Is a blow. 1 second. Injury update after concerned knock. I don't see anything major. They're not saying anything major has happened. Let me just check one more time. I don't think it's anything major. I'm honestly looking everywhere. I don't see anything. 1 second. Arteta has just given us an update on what he thinks has happened with the injury. Let's see what he has to say about Bukayo Saka's injury. Mikel Arteta on Bukayo Saka's injury. It was just a kick, and I was told from the physio on the radio that he wasn't happy to continue. So we will have some discomfort, and hopefully we can assess that he will be okay. You see? So there you go. Straight from the horse's mouth right there from Mikel Arteta. The injury is not that big of a deal. Nothing to really worry about. Bukayo Saka is going to be okay. He's going to be perfectly fine. We don't need to worry. Big up my guy. Hope Football Bands channel. Hope you're doing good, bro. Hope you're doing good. Even a minor injury, we will get rest during the internationals. 100%. He will get some rest during the internationals, and he'll do what he has to do during the international break. So I'm not too concerned about that. Next, I just want to talk about a man like Jorginho. I thought Jorginho was balling today. I thought Jorginho was one of the guys who deserve a little bit of credit. He was also involved in the lead up to the first goal. The pass, I think he's the one that made the pass to Bukayo Saka that opened him up in the space. Jorginho has been getting a lot of criticism lately. We got to give him some credit. What a pass that was for the goal. He's been a leader. He was actually captain on the day. So I'm gonna give him a lot of credit for his performance on the day. Then we're also gonna move to William Saliba and the defense. The defense was outstanding. Sevilla didn't register a shot in the first half, and their only shot in the game was in the 97th minute, which was a pop shot from outside the box. William Saliba and the defense was outstanding today. They did an amazing job holding it down together. And if this is the kind of performances we're going to see going forward, you love to see it. If these are the kind of performances we're going to see going forward, I don't know what else to say. But talking about the group, guys, we're pretty much out of the group. We pretty much qualified to the round of 16. It's done and dusted. If you look mathematically, there's 6 points remaining. We would have to lose both games, and I don't think it's mathematically possible that both Sevilla and PSV get wins. So we're into the next round. We've qualified at this point. It looks, if you see here, Sevilla is going to most likely be the team that's the lowest. So if we win, we get one more point. We secure the group. We secure the top of the group. That's it. We just need one draw. We secure top of the group, and with games against PSV and Lens remaining, I think we could easily top this group, no question about it. And there's no debate at this point. If we don't top this group from here, it is a catastrophic L. That would mean we'd have to lose both games, and we all can agree that that's just improbable at this moment in time. Big up to my guy. Let's bring Gully into the building and let's talk about it. Yo, Gully, what's good, bro?
Yo, man, how are you? I'm good, man.
I'm good, man. What'd you think about the game, man?
Oh, beautiful, man. We spoke before the game, and our predictions was, I thought we were gonna closely win this game, but I will not be shocked. I said 2-1. You said 2-0, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it spot on. But I thought there would be some kind of, the players would basically show off for Arteta after coming out and speaking about the referees the way he did on the weekend. And you know what? They did that perfectly today, man. You can tell these players. You can tell he drilled into them and he said, yo, don't show me out there. Show up for me. And they did that today perfectly, man. I was happy with the performance from every single player. Even Havertz. You'd never hear me say this, but Havertz, he was good today, man. He was good.
I thought he wasn't that good. I thought he was underwhelming.
I don't know if every other player's performance clouded me or the trio at the front clouded my judgment, but genuinely, I didn't have any issues with him. Like, apart from the first minute where he missed where he didn't even get.
What about the goal scoring opportunities where he fluffed it?
The header, or you're on about the volley?
The volley.
The volley, I know, but the guy got it was a deflection. You can't really do anything about it. It's not like he missed the target completely.
Okay, what about the header?
The header is the one that pissed me off. It was the first minute though, so I got over it quickly, especially after we started dominating possession the way we did. But that header, man, like, at least get it on target. Don't even score. Get it on target, man. But either way, man, I don't care. I don't care how bad he was. I don't care. In my eyes, I don't think he was terrible today, but we'll move from him.
You know what? That's a controversial take. So what do you expect from Kai Havertz on a daily in a game?
In a daily, to be a threat attacking-wise.
He hasn't been that ever since he came.
He hasn't been that. Bro, that's what I'm saying. I think that's what I'm saying. The front three clouded my judgment, but I think he was all right today. I don't think he was bad, apart from the chance he missed. You're talking about the volley, right? And the header. Apart from those two, like, he was getting in. He was in with the gritty. Like, who else are we going to play on that right-hand side anyways? He's been the one that's been there anyway for the last couple of games.
Did you see late in the game who played there?
Vieira.
No. Zinchenko.
I didn't even see the last minute.
When Bukayo Saka got subbed off, Zinchenko went right center mid. Fabio Vieira went right mid.
Bro, we could try that though. Like, was he just floating around there, or did he actually stick there?
He was actually in the right center mid today. When Bukayo Saka got subbed off injured, he put Cavior in, and he moved Zinchenko to right center mid. He moved Fabio Vieira onto the right wing.
Oh, okay, that's how he looked. Okay, I didn't even pay attention to it because we won it comfortably by them. But I don't understand why. I'm happy that he's experimenting. But even like Zinchenko coming into the midfield would be a better option for us when we have Tomiyasu as a left back than Havertz at times. But you can see he wants to drill Havertz into the starting 11. He wants him to work at some point. He didn't work on the left-hand side. He said, yo, let me take him away from that side. He put him on the right-hand side. It's not working to the point where we want it to work, but he's a lot better on that right-hand side than he is on the left.
He's more comfortable because his dominant foot. He's not left-footed, is he? He's right.
Yeah, no, he's left-footed. He's left-footed.
He's left-footed, but why is he more comfortable on the right? It doesn't make sense.
Because he comes onto his left. You can see everything in front of him, innit? His left.
Is that why?
The left-hand side, like, he has to adjust in order to see everyone else. He has to turn, like, complete angle in it. That's what it is. But on the left-hand side, on the right-hand side, you can see everything in front of him. Full flowing game in front of him. But it's not even his passes or anything that he's picking out. It's just his tenacity has picked up on that right-hand side. He wasn't this, like, tenacious on the left. He wasn't picking up, like, he wasn't doing quick passes, quick 1-2s with anyone. He was trying that today.
You know what? The thing is, I'm not one of those people who goes in on Kai Havertz. I kind of was like disappointed for him for the header, but the main takeaway from this game is not Kai Havertz for me. It's the wingers, the performance from the wingers. We haven't seen that kind of performance from our wingers in a while. It was breath of fresh air. What did you think about that?
There's a reason for it though, and you know the reason for it.
What is it?
The striker, bro.
I don't think Eddie Nketiah diminishes Gabriel Martinelli and Bukayo Saka's performances that much. But from what I've seen today, you might be onto something.
No, the thing is, Eddie Nketiah, he's suited for certain games. Like, for that Sheffield game, he's perfect. Start him in those certain games. But today, from like what you saw, the reason why our wingers look so refreshed, and we're able to take players on consistently, bro, Martinelli completed 9 dribbles. I don't think I've ever seen him do that in a game before.
1 second. Yeah, my guy SK in the comments is saying, Egal, you embarrassed yourself yesterday. You haven't criticized Kai Havertz. Was Kai Havertz bad against Newcastle? I thought he was good against Newcastle.
I didn't really like any player apart from Rice and Saliba in that game, so I can't really say.
I thought Kai Havertz was decent against Newcastle.
Those are the only two I remember talking about. I only said Saliba and Rice were the only ones that I actually liked. Havertz, I think people were saying Havertz is good because of challenges and like how he got the fans riled up and stuff like that. But I don't think he didn't do anything attacking wise, and he's meant to be that. But back to the game about Trossard, the way he links up with everyone and how free roaming he is, and the fact that he's got a footballing IQ of a midfielder rather than a striker, allows him to like link up with players so much easier than Eddie Nketiah, because Eddie Nketiah goes into the positions that a Saka or a Martinelli would normally pick up when they're not on the ball. And Eddie Nketiah, if you've seen games, he always makes runs into positions that one of the wingers could be taken up when the ball's on that right-hand side or the left-hand side. But today, he's the one laying it off to the wingers. He's the one that gets a quick 1-2 from either a Rice or a Jorginho, and they lay it off to Saka or Martinelli. So he drags the defender in, and it's perfect. So that's why I think like his football IQ is the reason why the wingers play so well.
Okay, let's get into Arteta's presser. Let's see if there's something that he might have said that might be interesting that we might want to speak about. So the topic that he spoke about is Bukayo Saka being repeatedly fouled. I spoke about that. I think Bukayo Saka needs to be protected more. This is becoming repetitive.
I don't understand how he doesn't get booked though in those first 5 minutes. He did like 3 different challenges in one goal.
That guy, that 23-year-old winger, fullback, couldn't handle him, and the 20-year-old on the other side couldn't handle Martinelli. The whole game was just them fouling. On Kai Havertz's performance of late, for me, against West Ham in the first half, he was our best player. Against Newcastle, he was the best. Today, again, strong, really happy for him. You see, he views the game slightly different from our fans. Mikel Arteta views it as Kai Havertz has been really decent the last 3 games. To me, I would only say Kai Havertz was really good in the Newcastle game, and the West Ham game. I didn't really notice him being that good because I felt like the whole team was bad because we lost in a terrible fashion. Today, maybe I need to rewatch it.
I don't think it was outstanding in any of the games. There's nothing to highlight, but I don't think it was terrible in the last 3 games, like you said as well. It wasn't like I wasn't getting onto him because normally I'm one of those fans that I don't slay him, but when he has a bad game, I know, like I tell people about him, like he's had a bad game, man. Stop hyping it up.
What do you think about this? On why Tomiyasu was substituted? He has some difficulties in the first half and didn't want to take the risk. Do you think Tomiyasu might be injured?
I hope not, bro. I thought he took him off because we looked too comfortable and he wanted to bring Zinchenko for more control.
I thought Tomiyasu was poor in the first half, to be fair.
You thought he was poor? I don't think anybody was poor today.
No. I think Tomiyasu, like he didn't really help link up at all. Like,
but he didn't need to because Martinelli had that guy on skates.
Yeah, Martinelli had him on toes. You know, Martinelli had like 9 dribbles.
9 dribbles complete, bro. The most in the game, I think, from him ever, bro, which is ridiculous.
Crazy.
I've never seen that from him.
Yeah, that was mental. That was a
Hopefully
crazy.
He's not injured though. Tomiyasu is so important and key to how we set up defensively, man.
I hope Tomiyasu is not injured. I hope he's not. I haven't seen any reports of him being injured, but he said discomfort. The moment I hear it, he had some discomfort.
And I hope it's not true, but the next couple of games, like hopefully, even if he is injured, next couple of games aren't big games, and he's always crucial for the big games.
Oh, this is crucial. Martinelli and Eddie Nketiah's fitness. They're racing against the clock to be fit, obviously against Burnley. 48 hours before the Burnley game, we will try again. We'll see because we need players at that moment. Yeah, we got a lot of injuries, bro. We need Eddie and Martinelli, but I don't start them versus Burnley if they're back.
I don't either. I think go with what you went today, and I'm happy with that. Even Rice, we don't talk about him because we got so used to him, but I think Rice is literally elevated this team completely. Because imagine Rice wasn't here, bro, what would we be doing right now? We'd have Havertz in midfield alongside Jorginho and maybe Vieira on the left-hand side. Like, it's so weird to think about if Rice wasn't in this situation. If we didn't spend 100 million, we don't know what we'd be doing. So, alhamdulillah.
Bro, our midfield would be life support without him.
Rice.
1 second. A lot of fans say they miss Granit Xhaka. Do you feel like that sometimes?
I think it was the right time to move him. I'm not gonna lie. I just think his replacement has been underwhelming. I don't think it's not good to reminisce about or be like nostalgic and say, "Oh, he should have stayed," this and that. I think it was the right time for him to move on because everybody was getting onto him.
Big up to people from Canada. Yeah, we pretty much topped the group. There's no way we're not topping this group from here. It's done. Like,
bro. Next game,
Sevilla. So I feel like Sevilla didn't even try to get to advance in the Champions League. They just basically said, you know what, we'll take the Europa.
Bro, that's the worst part. They're last now. I don't understand what they're gonna do. If they lose the next game, what happens? Like they're out of the groups. Like they're not even in the Europa League anymore.
It don't make sense, bro.
So I don't even know why they didn't go for it. They could have got a draw. They should have gone for a draw if they could, but we were too good anyways, man.
Bro, it's done. One step closer to securing the group. All we need is a win or a draw, and it's done. There's no goal difference also for any of these guys, so it's like no one can even get close to topping this group. And this was always going to be an easy group. We're going to top it. But you know what the best part about that is? Look at some of the people in group in Top B. You got Manchester United that have lost 3 games, only won 1.
Yes. Well, like, go to them, bro.
They've conceded 11 goals in 4 games.
They're bums, bro. They've hyped. Wallahi, that first off, the amount of tweets I was seeing from United fans. What is this football I'm seeing from? Oh my God, Ten Hag has finally clocked it. They had McTominay in CDM and they were talking about football. Ten Hag is playing good football, bro. And then they get cooked. They get cooked by Copenhagen. Subhanallah, wallah, it was a good show, man.
Yeah. Come on, Egal. Tommy was the reason why Martinelli was on fire. Do you think so? Do you think Tomiyasu was the reason why Martinelli was on fire?
He wasn't the reason, but I don't think Tommy had a bad game though, like you suggested. But he wasn't. Martinelli was not cooking because of Tommy.
Yeah. Let's go back to cooking Man United. Man United are ass, bro. They could still potentially get out of this group though.
Wallahi, look at my smile. Look at my smile, bro. Yo, wallahi. Oh my God, bro. I've never smiled this hard in my life before, bro. Look at these bums. Look how bad they are, man. And they want to have.
And you know what the best part is? You know what the best part is? Imagine we could get Copenhagen, we could get Napoli, we could get Inter, Lazio. I don't like PSG, RB Leipzig, Porto. It's looking good. Pot B.
It is.
At this moment in time, us topping the group. All the best teams are in group. Are in the group.
Go back to the Inter Milan one. Who's above Milan? Is Real Sociedad, isn't it? Down 10 points, so we could get Real Sociedad. There's a chance.
I actually don't want Real Sociedad. Based on this, I want. I don't. Group A, maybe we could teach Man United. But if we get a big matchup in the round of 16, I wouldn't be surprised. But look at the odds. I want
Barca, but they're top of the group as well. So
look at the odds of who we could play: Leipzig, PSG, Lazio. I back myself against 2 of those teams: Inter, Napoli, and then Copenhagen. Bro, I back myself against all those teams, really and truly. I think we beat Copenhagen. We give Napoli a game. We'll see what happens there. Inter, I think.
Bro, Napoli on good. Inter is the only one I'm afraid of because of how good they're actually good this season.
They're really good defensively. Lazio, we'll take Lazio to the cleaners. PSG,
I'm not worried about as well. Apart from Mbappe, bro, they don't have anyone, man.
Okay, RB Leipzig.
They're good as well, man. But they're not like worrying me as much as like Inter Milan are. Inter Milan are the one I'm really like worried about.
If we get Porto, people are gonna say you're gonna beat Porto. It's easy. And if we get knocked out by Porto, that's like the biggest shame. That's like no football heritage.
Porto are good though, man. Are they the only Portuguese team in here? Or Benfica? Benfica got slapped by Thingy. Look, they're bottom of the
Where's Benfica? Oh yeah, they're out.
Bro, they're out. Real Sociedad slapped them 3-1 today, bro. They got cooked.
Bro, so did you hear about this team? The biggest frauds.
Union Berlin, bro. We were so gassed about them. I was gassed about them last season. I was hyping them up a little bit.
The biggest frauds. How did they do so well last season?
Random minute. They just got a random boost out of nowhere.
It's like Wolves being in the Champions League.
More or less.
And then so yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm looking at this right now. It's looking good. Atletico Madrid, I didn't want them to finish second, so I'm happy they're number 1 right now. Somehow these guys always finish second. I could have seen us getting a tough round of 16 matchup. I don't want a tough round of 16 matchup. I wanted a tough group stage matchup. Round of 16, you don't want it to be that tough. Egal, please don't get started on United. It's a shit show over there. Yeah, I know.
I'd love to see it, wallahi. But I know. I wanted Barca, but we're not gonna get them because they're atrocious at the moment. Like we could actually cook them like differently. Well, I know they're not even top of the league, are they? No, they're not. They're not top of the league, but They've been doing all right this season, but they get cooked so easily. I wanted Barcelona. We're not going to get them because they're top of their group. If you ask me who I'd want out of all those teams you mentioned, give me... I want a big team though, man, but I don't want Inter Milan at the same time. That's the worrying part because they're good.
Who's your man of the match today, by the way?
I would give it to... I want to say Rice so badly, but I'm going to give it to Saka. Goal involvements.
What's everyone's man of the match? For me, call me crazy. You have to give it to Bukayo Saka, but if it wasn't for Saka, I might have given it to Martinelli.
No, that's not crazy to say because of how much he cooked his winger, but he's fine, bro. He's so annoying sometimes because everything he was doing was great, and then he just kept lobbing the ball into the box without looking up. Like, he wasn't at no one. Like, there were times where Havertz was a little bit further back, and all he had to do was take a little bit back, but he didn't. He just kept lobbing it in. But yeah, I would say either Rice or Saka for me, and then Martinelli maybe third, but it's between Rice and Saka. I think Rice gets on the look because of how good he is, but that guy is a joke. His ball carrying ability. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say he's top 3 midfielders.
Who?
Rice.
Yeah.
Top 3.
We already said this before. When he signed.
No, we said he was better than Casemiro. We didn't say.
Oh, that's been confirmed now.
No, that was confirmed before he even started. To be honest, because that guy doesn't. Bro, they've got McTominay starting over Casemiro nowadays. Even
Casemiro's not even playing. That's the thing.
Agenda. That's my agenda pushing
not even
it, bro.
Playing anymore.
Facts. But
okay,
yeah,
let's take a break for a second from the Champions League talk and just go quickly into the transfer talk. Did you see the Ivan Toney stuff today?
Not today, no. I've seen that we've been linked with him, but not today.
Bro, this is what they're saying. They're saying FFP might be an issue. So they're saying Ivan Toney, Arsenal like Ivan Toney. The issue is finding a way to pull off a deal due to FFP rules. Arsenal would need to sell big in January to finance a move for Toney, or hope that the owner advances them another loan to get the deal over the line.
But loan would be the best option. I don't understand why we wouldn't go for that.
I don't know why they always in our business.
To be fair, you're right. Well, I don't know why bro. It's not like you even made. How much did we even spend in the summer for them to be talking about FFP, bro? Look at Chelsea.
No, they're saying because we spent. They're saying, you know what? Chelsea made a lot of player sales. That's what they're saying.
I know we didn't send anyone, but it's past the summer transfer window now. They should be more lenient considering it's January. We were 6 months into the season by that point.
This is my take, and maybe I'm living in cuckoo land, but we'll give you Eddie Nketiah plus 50 million. Take it or leave it.
They won't take it because they don't need Eddie. They've got 2 players that are already better than him.
That was my take on it.
I think they're gonna want heftier than that if they're gonna take a player from us. But I doubt he's gonna even come to us. I don't even think Arteta wants to bring him in. I'm not gonna lie to you, man.
Okay. Next, Arsenal are going to war with the referees. Do you like it or not?
Yeah, I love it, bro. I'm loving the fact that Arteta is relishing. He wants to be the villain of the Premier League, bro. Everybody's onto him, and he's embracing it, man.
I think so too. I like it. What I like about it is the fact that we're doubling down, telling them we're not going nowhere, and this might put pressure on the referees to get their decisions right instead of making mistakes because they know they're going to become the talking point for the week.
That's the weirdest part. Like everybody is in agreement that the refs and the VARs are not good, but all of a sudden when Arteta speaks out, oh my God, he's a bum. Why is he speaking out? He always chats. He's a whiny little. Like, I don't understand. You can't win. If he doesn't speak out, they're still going to complain. When he does speak out, they're still complaining.
Bro, it's the Arsenal agenda at this point. Moving on. I told people about Partey, bro. I was one of the people moving mad on streams. People were saying, Egal, you have a Partey agenda. You don't like Partey. You don't like Partey. You hate Partey. Guess what? I was right. Partey has barely played. We should have sold him when we had the chance. We didn't sell him. Saudi Arabia were giving us offers. He didn't want to go. Now we find ourselves in a situation where we potentially could be letting him leave in January if a bid comes in.
Get him out, give him to Brentford and get Toney, bro. How about that?
Brentford are not going to take him. The guy might not even be able to play football anymore. Who knows?
He's annoying as hell, man. He's so annoying. Wallahi, that guy, bro. his qualities, I wish there was another player that possessed it, bro, because he literally is so perfect how we play. Imagine him alongside Rice, though, man. That midfield is broken, and then we're feeding him feeding Odegaard. Like, it's so broken, but this guy, he's been given.
No, it's not broken. It's amazing.
That, I know broken, I mean like on a good level, like where it's like unbelievable.
I've never heard anyone use broken in a good way.
Like that's cracked or that's broken. You've never heard that language?
No, okay. Maybe it's UK slang. But yeah,
maybe.
what are you saying about this, man?
But I'm just fed up with him. Get him out.
I agree. I want to know, people in the comment section, do you guys finally think it's time to move on away from Partey? Because I think it is.
We have
if we can't get rid
man.
of him in January, we gotta do something about him.
We have midfielders, even if he's come back from injury, like say for example February, we'll be able to use him. But it's so annoying because I don't want someone that we can't rely on to be fit and playing for us in games.
No, but didn't you hear? We're gonna go sign Aston Villa's Douglas Luiz.
I don't want him.
Why not?
Bro, he's in a purple patch right now. Everybody's hyping it. He's got bare goals and assists, so everybody's backing it. He's not that good, like in terms of playing for the level we're currently at.
You think so? He previously worked with Mikel Arteta at Man City. He is a midfielder who can not only play as a deep line midfielder, but he can also play as an 8 and push forward.
Yeah.
I personally, what I'm pissed off about is we wanted him a couple years ago. We didn't get him. Now it seems like this seems more like a media link to a player we wanted previously who's doing well. You know what it's like? It's like every time we get linked to Dominic Calvert-Lewin or
those days. Or our bro from Leon, remember? We used to get
Ali Watkins.
Even Ali Watkins, yeah.
The thing is, when I see stuff like this, it makes me think we were interested in him.
At some point, 2 years ago. If we got him 2 years ago, we're past that now.
Could it happen again?
And we're past the stage where we need him now, man. We're
and
progressed so much.
Portuguese reporter reporting in it too. It's not like it's one of these fake reports.
I don't like. If we get him, I don't like it because listen. I don't mind getting a midfielder because we're in need of midfielders, but I'd rather wait in the summer and get someone that's going to benefit us in the longer term.
What do you think about that Brazilian everyone's after?
But what was his name? The one Liverpool I'm mainly after.
What's his name? Andre what?
I don't know, man. I forgot, but I remember it's your boy has tweeted about it.
Andre Candil or whatever.
I don't know what it is. He's playing the Brazilian league, right?
Yeah, he plays in the Brazilian league. People are saying he is like, what are they calling him? The next coming of something.
They're calling it the next something. I don't even know what they're calling. I don't know what they're comparing to, but I've seen someone talk about him. That's the only reason I know about him. Okay,
here it is. So he is being scouted right now. He's worth around 35 million. Arsenal scouts have gone to the Copa Libertadores to go check him out. He is apparently really good, bro. He's apparently really good. They're saying if Fulham were to sell Paulinho, he's their Paulinho replacement.
Okay. I wouldn't mind it. But are we interested?
Arsenal, Liverpool, everyone seems to be after this guy. Yeah. He won the Copa Libertadores. How old is he? Let me find out. The guy is he's the next one. He's 22 years old. He's a midfielder. His profile is a defensive midfielder, and everyone's kind of after him, bro. Apparently, 40 million euros might be what you need to get him over the line.
I'll take him if we can like get that money. I'll take him, but I don't think we can get him in January, can we?
I don't think we can. The profile comparison, by the way, people are saying. Actually, I can't see the comparison. I don't see a comparison.
I thought you were gonna say Fabinho for a second, but I don't know who he reminds me of.
I would have to go look on the scouting reports videos, but maybe I'll see more about him because we're gonna. Liverpool said they're out. Liverpool are not gonna sign him.
What isn't he a 6? Like they need him, don't they?
Liverpool are not going to pay for him, apparently. So it's Fulham, Liverpool, Arsenal are the 3 teams. And to be honest, Liverpool have been heavily linked. Arsenal have been heavily linked, but he might end up going to Fulham because Fulham might put up the money.
Yeah, especially if they sell Polini. And I think he might be going Bayern Munich, like because that deal fell apart in the summer transfer window, right?
Yeah, and Bayern Munich still need that position filled.
They're definitely going to go with him, I think. Yeah, maybe he goes to Fulham, who knows? But I don't know much about him, so I can't really talk about him. But I wouldn't mind, like, if the scouts are saying he's good and everyone is after him, there must be something about him.
Time for the Arsenal player ratings, and the way we do this is I give my rating, then you give your rating, and then we try to come to a consensus at the end on what our rating is going to be for that player.
Sir.
So first things first, Arsenal 2, Sevilla 0. David Raya didn't have anything to do. Just give him a 7. Keep it moving.
Yeah, keep it simple. Yeah,
7. Keep it moving. Ben White, solid performance. Didn't really notice too much negative, too much positive. Give him 7.5. Keep it moving. I think he did well linking up on the right side.
He started getting into it more, but there was at the start, bro. There was some stupid passes he makes lazily. Sometimes it pisses me off.
So 7.5. What are you saying?
I'm happy with that. Yeah, 7 or 7. Same thing.
Yeah. Remember, Egal, you said El Neni. Yeah, I wanted El Neni in for Jorginho. Jorginho did well today. I still back my point though. I still think we need some legs in that midfield.
Yeah, especially against a team like Newcastle. You were talking about then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Saliba,
put him at 10. Give him a 10, man.
I'll give him an 8.
Well, that guy's generational centre back.
8.5. Amazing performance. Absolutely balled out.
Beautiful
performance. Gabriel Magalhaes.
7.5.
7.5. Tomiyasu. 5.
You said he had a poor game. I would say 6.5. What are you giving him?
He didn't play enough. He played half the game and he was poor, I thought.
What'd you give him? 6 what?
5.
You gave him a 5. Give him a 6. Give him a 6. Just above average, yeah.
Okay, that works. Moving on to Jorginho, another 8.
I don't think he was like 8. Whoever
he was one of the man of the match candidates for me.
You think so? No, he later got into it, but bro, sometimes like his reactions are too slow. I don't know if it's just me noticing it, but like he gets the ball sometimes and he doesn't release it fast enough, and then by the time he like goes to release it, he's already closed down by someone. I don't mind 8, 7.5, whatever. Go on.
7.5.
I would say 7.5. 8 is too much for him.
8 is too much.
Yeah, I think so, man. I don't think he was like outstanding. I think Saliba 8.5, like those Sakas, Martinellis are the 8s and above. I don't think he was. I think 7.5 is good enough. What's the chat saying? Chat.
I don't know. The chat's not giving us any context. What are you guys saying, people? What are you giving Jorginho? We'll save that. Declan Rice has to get 9.
Give him.
Wait. If Saliba gets 8.5, Declan Rice gets 8.5. Right?
Okay, I'm happy with either one, bro. I love him so much.
6 for Kai Havertz.
6, yep. You give him a little above.
Let's see what people are saying on Jorginho. Guys, let me know what you guys thought about Jorginho. I thought 8. Maybe we're being harsh. We'll wait and see. We'll confirm that later. Bukayo Saka. We don't give 10s.
9.
We give 9s.
9, yes, sir.
9?
Yeah, I agree with you. 9.
Martinelli gets an 8.
8.5.
Another man of the match candidate.
I think those.
Trossard, 8.
8 as well. I'm happy with him. Yeah, he was very good today, man.
So Zinchenko balled out when he came on.
He did. I'm not gonna lie. He did. 7.5.
7.5. Ooh.
Would you give him 7?
7. I think 7. 7.
7 is okay. I agree with you on that. I don't mind.
7. Fabio Vieira did okay. I'll give him a 6.5.
6.5. Okay. Don't give 7s unless
Nelson they more than didn't have enough time.
5. Yeah, just give him a 5.
El Neni didn't have enough time.
5 and 5. Yeah. I think the Jorginho one is the main one that we have a disagreement.
And then what are we giving Mikel Arteta?
Arteta, good. I would say 8 as well, bro. He perfect selection from the team for the team. The subs were good as well. Taking Tomiyasu from bringing Zinchenko because they weren't threatening. I thought it was good.
They're giving Jorginho 7. Damn.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think he was up there with the best players, in my opinion.
Okay, so first things first, Raya gets a 7 from us. We confirmed the 7.5 for Ben White, 8.5 for Saliba, 7.5 for Gabriel Magalhaes, 6 for Tomiyasu. We confirmed the 7.5 for Jorginho. How about that?
Go on. You want to give him a good rating. You liked him that much, though? You didn't think like there was some weaknesses?
You see, even they agree. The pass for Bukayo Saka's goal alone should be...
No, the pass was outrageous. But then he was doing stupid over-the-top balls that never worked for him. Like, he hasn't worked since he's come to Arsenal. I mean, this season.
Yeah,
anyway.
I haven't seen that pass since Tammy Abraham days. But then 8.5 for Declan Rice.
Okay, yeah, 8.5. I thought you gave him 9.
Havertz. Bukayo Saka gets a 9.
Yes, sir.
8.5. Man got a goal, assist, one more game where he limps off.
To worry about Saturday.
Worry until
Saturday. He needs to get surgery on that leg, man, because he always limps off every game towards the end.
Yeah, something's going on with that leg. Martinelli, 8.5.
Yes, sir.
Trossard, 8. They gave him a 7.5. Zinchenko, we gave him a 7. What did they give him? 7. 6.5 for Fabio Vera. They gave him a 0, not enough time.
Well, I think they gave him 0. Everyone's 0 then, I guess. Yeah.
Okay, and that's it for today. That's it for today's video, guys. Honestly, I do appreciate everybody who's been watching the video. Please do hit the like on the video right now on the way out if you haven't already done so. How is it that we are 41 minutes into the video and we only have 42 likes? You guys are absolute frauds. Hit that like button right now. Question and answer time before we go any further. Bro, you got any questions before coming out of this game? Who's going to start on Sunday? I think we play the same team and we maybe put Fabio Vieira in for Kai Havertz, or keep Kai Havertz in the team. What are you saying?
I would say the only question I have to Arteta is, are you going to bring Eddie back as soon as he's back? Because I don't want him to start straight away. I would say start the same lineup like you said. Havertz, bro, we need to realize this. Havertz is not going to get dropped by Arteta. Like, as long as our midfield is not cohesive enough and they're not like dropping 10 out of 10 performances every game, Havertz is never going to be dropped. So I think Havertz will start most likely on the weekend. And yeah, I agree with you on that.
So because he spent 65 million on him, he's just going to continue to persist with him.
Everybody keeps talking about this vision where like he's a ball-winning midfielder, so we need him to win duels and stuff. I don't agree with that stuff, but I just feel like Arteta has something in his head, and unless that plan works out and comes to fruition, he's not going to drop him for no reason. He's always gonna drop him unless he like when he plays really, really badly and he stinks it up. But other than that, he won't drop him after performances like today, which is annoying, man.
Okay. Odegaard, his injury, he's going to be okay, guys. Odegaard.
What do you think about Odegaard this season?
International break boss for Norway basically said that he's worried that Odegaard might miss the international break. And I think Arsenal might basically play it safe and not play him against Burnley so he misses the international break.
Good idea. We should do that for Saka as well if we can, man.
Yeah. And anyways, Norway don't have any meaningful games left. They didn't qualify for the Euros.
Yeah, not now. They don't have anything soon enough.
Well, how is Norway not qualifying when they have these?
They can still qualify through something, I think, the playoffs, but they haven't automatically qualified for the group stages.
What happened? How is it that they're finishing that low in their group?
I don't know, man. They're just not good enough. I think it's just too much of a carry job for someone like Odegaard and Haaland.
What group are they even in? So Scotland finished above them. How is that possible?
Scotland finished above them. I think it was Spain in top them, innit?
Spain and Scotland are on the same points.
Yeah, that means Scotland were balling out. Then it means it doesn't even that you can't get onto Norway if Scotland were balling out on the same points as Spain, man. That's harsh.
That's nuts.
That just means Scotland have a good team at the moment. Then
Odegaard and thing are useless for Norway. You know what? I disagree. I think the rest of the team is not that good.
No, the rest of the team is literally farmers, bro. When you talk about farmers, I genuinely think those are our farmers.
Oh, by the way, did you see what happened on Twitter today?
Nah, what happened?
Embarrassing, bro. Let me show you. These guys are moving like weirdos today.
I'm United.
Let me show you. First you have friggin' the Premier League account tweeting out the St. James's Park goal at 6:50 at 9:45. Then you have Gary Neville coming out here talking about, look at this. This is why the ball was in.
He's a nass, bro. That guy. Why didn't you do it for Manchester United when that like offside goal? I mean, the ball out of play goal was given for Brighton, bro, against Brighton.
Weirdos. Then you have Tottenham fans coming out saying, "Oh, the reason why there's so many injuries because of VAR." You know what? They might have a point.
Right, because VAR leave it too late.
All the VAR breaks might cool players down to the point where they need to warm up again, and it's causing more hamstring injuries or like muscular injuries.
But we've always had this VAR situation for the last seasons. This season, the injuries have just gone way worse than previously.
And the VAR stoppages have been longer.
They have been a little bit longer this season, to be fair. You're right. But I don't think that's enough to worry.
VARs might be causing injuries, right?
There could be some truth to that, but I don't really.
Mikel Arteta taking shots at that pick-me Ange Postecoglou.
Well, thank God you brought him up. Stay on that picture. That Aussie needs to chill out. The way he's loving on the PGML, whatever they're called, is ridiculous. Wallahi, I can't wait for the day this guy gets one VAR decision against him. I'm praying for it soon enough. I'm praying that it comes soon. Because the way he's going to lash out and the way... Did you see what he came out and said afterwards, bro? Even Poch came out and started talking mad about Arteta. Saying managers shouldn't speak on referees and the job they do. I'm like, yo, put some respect on the one manager that's speaking out. You little waste, man. And bro, Arteta at least has a reason to like actually scream and shout about the decisions against him. Because he's gone against him so many times. And just been here for 3 months. He has got nothing go wrong against him yet.
Bro, it's mad. Then, did you see this? Even Bein Sport spoke about this. The Napoli game, the goal was disallowed. Same thing.
This is crazy, though, man. This is crazy. And people were saying, it's different competitions. Why Arsenal fans still crying about it? All right, man. Keep that same energy for the United game when Rashford got a red card and Kovacic did it in the Premier League. Yeah? Remember that. You guys said that. It's a different story for us, man. I'm telling you. Apparently, we're just playing victim. It's so weird, man.
Okay.
If that's a foul, that's easily a foul as well, man.
Bro, it's just a joke at this point. It's just a joke. And then, have you seen the icing on the cake? They tweeted out the West Ham goal today. Why are they tweeting out? Why are they tweeting out the West Ham goal? What does this have to do? What does this have to do with today?
It's Sky Sports, bro. It's not even like it's not the Premier League page. So
what does this have to do with today?
Everybody
wants to all see. They're not even hiding it.
It's not even new,
hiding the dissing.
We've been new this though. It's nothing new.
They're just dissing at this point.
Yeah, they're just literally doing it blatantly, and people are still not clocking onto it. It's weird.
Bro, I'm sick and tired of this bullshit. Personally, for me,
it's getting out of control, bro. We actually need to do something about it.
I feel like if I had time, bro, I feel like I could have done 50 videos on just all this bullshit.
And people on the media, the way they completely changed up when Arsenal was in the subject is completely different.
By the way, did you see Anthony Taylor got relegated and now he's refereeing the City-Chelsea game?
He got relegated, but I didn't realize it was... How is he refereeing the Man City? How is he refereeing the Man City game?
He got rewarded by... don't worry, you get punished, and then the next week you get rewarded with the best game of the week.
How is he relegated if he's going to be playing? He's going to be refereeing the Premier League. I mean, there's no logic behind that.
No. He was relegated for 1 week, and then in that relegation game, guess what? He made a mistake in the championship.
I saw that. Well, I couldn't believe it, bro. This guy gave him a penalty that wasn't a pen. He didn't even put him down. He didn't even touch him. I think when I saw the clip, I was dying.
Fucking hell. Listen, these guys are idiots, bro. They're absolute idiots. Look, we're going to wrap it up here, guys. Love for the love. You guys have yourselves a wonderful day. Big up everyone who's watching this show right now. And we're out of here. Catch you guys on Vibes from 6 on Friday. It's Thursday already. Damn.
Yeah, it's crazy. Time flies.
Wallahi, time flies. Big up everyone. Have a good one. Don't go nowhere, bro.